Hi Hemant.
Hi Shanti.
So what is your demo today?
So today I will do a walkthrough of automating provision of a VM on Azure with deployment on Lighttpd server.
Okay. Please go ahead.
Yes. So as part of this demo, I have used AI tools like Gemini and ChatGPT to provide some code snippets to start off with. So we look at a couple of them here. So here I asked to provide a script to deploy Lighttpd server on Azure VM. So I have used this code snippet to start scripting some Terraform scripts that will be used as part of this demo. And second one also to improve the code readability and reusability, I have separated some of the variables that instead of hard coding, I'll separate them into a different file. And any sensitive information I'll be reading from the terminal itself. So these are two snippets I used as part of this demo. So the prerequisites are one should have the Azure portal access, and I have Visual Studios installed 1.9 version on my local machine, and CLI, Azure CLI, and Terraform. So this is the basic data flow for this demo. So we have three Terraform files here, main, variable, and one for the environment. These Terraform's files will be having the configuration script and also variable script. And Terraform will consume this and generate a state file for us. From the state file, it will connect to the cloud provider. In this case, it's Azure. And Azure will basically um, help us create these resources on the portal. So we'll just go through this agenda. So this is the script that I have. One of the Terraform file is for variables, where I gave the location, the resource group name, subscription ID, which basically remains same for each resource, and subnet, VNet, virtual network name. So you have two options. If you don't manually give, I also gave a default option. If there's no variable available in the variables file, the compiler would basically look in the um, environment TF where file, which already has the default values, or the variables file have the default values. So now we look into the main script, which is the configuration file. This is where we basically tell Terraform to basically pick these resources, their parameters, and create those resources for us. So first one here is basically the provider. This is for now it can be default unless we have dealing with multi-cloud environment. We need to provide the features. We need to provide um, which provider are we using. So when we use that environment, we'll add more features. For now, it's not required. Um, So we have a resource group on the top. Then we have network security group, which requires um, or grant access to two ports. One is for SSH, while other is for HTTP. This is 80 is for HTTP. And the other side, we have one resource asking us to generate a dynamic, generate a static IP address for this VM. So you can see, so I've used variables here to to give the name, so that tomorrow if there's a same file has to be used somewhere else, we can have that change only at one place. Here we are generating or asking to create a resource for network interface card, and on the right we're asking details, providing resource details to generate a virtual machine. And same applies to network group. Um, the other one is to associate or link VM and the NSG resources to NIC. And here you can see the code snippets which you don't see in the previous demo, where I'm actually reading these files from the terminal for username and password, so that that can be one of the security levels that you can say as part of this demo. VM name will create the resource through this resource details. Um, this is last one is for running the bash commands, basically giving these commands to execute them on this virtual machine. So these are the screenshots captured as part of this demo. One is we basically initialize first, and then when initialization is complete, basically Terraform sets up the stage for us, and then we plan is more like a preview, and then apply is the execution process. Once we provide those inputs, we'll see those resources are created, and we verify the same by logging into the Azure CLI and see the state of the VM, and also on the browser. Okay, so this is our PPT. Now let's go and try to execute the same from the Visual Studios. Okay, initialization is done. Now we will plan. So here we are basically telling use this dev variable file and output this plan into another file, which is dev.answer. Because we are also reading some confidential details like DB password. It's basically telling us to input those details here as verification. So I'll try this. Okay, the plan is good. So we'll go ahead and execute using the apply command. So now it's asking to enter the password that I'll be using for connecting to the virtual machine. You can see it's hidden because I set a variable as sensitive to true. So you're going to be able to see the password, but you can see the username in this case. So now that inputs are given, it will start creating the resources for us. Okay, so we can go and check how many resources will be created as part of this demo. There are 8 resources. It's asking for our prompt, so I'll say yes. Okay, we can see that creation has started. So this kind we have earlier in previous demos we have done um, um, on Apache server, we have done Nginx. So now we are doing on Lighttpd, so which is basically a lightweight version, and it is good for deploying any static or dynamic websites, and it can also handle a lot of traffic and manage the resources well. So we can see the VM is created, and you can see the provisioner is now pointing to remote execution. That means it's trying to execute those batch commands on the VM. We can see what we have provided here at the bottom. Okay, Lighttpd is installing now. Okay, 8 resources are created. That is good. So it also gave an output statement to display the IP address assigned. So we can go ahead. I'll ping you, Shanti. You can also check if this is available to you as well.
Sure, please
On the
share the
internet.
URL.
Okay, I'll go ahead. I'll ping this from the browser. Launch the server from the browser.
Yeah, placeholder page is appearing.
Yes. Okay, that is good. Now, so I will go ahead and destroy the resources.
1 minute. Can you
Yes.
show online that particular VM and components of
Yes.
the VM
Sure.
on the portal?
Yes. So we'll go to resource group, which ours is TFTPDRG. This is the one that we created earlier. So this resource group now has a VM, virtual network, public IP address, network interface, and security group, and also the disk.
Okay, right. Now you can apply this type. And later you can show those should be disappeared.
Okay.
You can show their disappearance also.
Mm.
You need to enter the value, right? Yes or something.
Yes. Yes. It's asking for my credentials before and release those resources. Okay, that process has initiated. It will also show here how many resources that it is planning to um, destroy also. So once that is come, we will be able to see that. Okay, NIC is destroyed. Firewall 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 is saying that 8 to be destroyed. Okay, I'm saying yes. Okay, we can go back to the browser and verify if any of them are already purged. Yeah, so it's working. So we can see
Oh,
we have
okay,
disk.
you got, I mean, it got removed, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine, I'll stop recording.